That final moment where Norman confronted Ray and said, "You're the traitor," sent shivers down my spine, because I would have never thought that Ray could be the traitor. I never thought, but maybe I should have, because they did say that it could be anyone. Anyone could be the traitor in our family. And Norman was playing some 5D chess here. He specifically told Norman where the ropes were, but he also vouched for Gilda, the girl with the glasses, because Emma vouched for her and said that she's okay. She knows what we're doing and she's protecting it. She's not going to rat us out. So that knocked Gilda off the list. Then there was, I forget what the other guy's name is, Don, I think. Don. And he told Norman where the ropes were in the attic and under my bed. But here's what I think. I think Norman told Don where the rope was somewhere different. I'm pretty sure he told him somewhere it was not. And Ray knew only where the other rope was, and that was under the bed, because Gilda was vouched for, and that's why the rope was still in the attic. So Norman played some 5D chess and just outwitted Ray, outwitted him. Ray thought that Don was the traitor and he would take the rope, but someone passed a note to Mum and told her where the rope was. And it probably was Ray, we don't know. Maybe someone else is listening in on it, but we won't find out till the next episode. But if it was Ray, Norman's playing some 5D chess here. So the main story of this episode was that Emma, Norman and Ray were going to the other grown-up kids, Gilda and Don, I think his name is, and just letting them know what is happening and what the plan is, and how we're being sold to demons, and how Mother is behind it all, and also his sister is as well. They don't believe her at first. Don doesn't believe her at first, but then Gilda says Emma loves Mum and loves family. She would never lie. And if they didn't see anything that bad, they would have apologized straight away for breaking the rules. So it doesn't suit their character to be doing this. So Gilda came out good right there and just said, no, this is something they wouldn't do unless they did actually see something that has petrified them and made them fear for our lives and their lives. And I think the main part of this episode was just to try and weed out the traitor. And the traitor was probably maybe weeded out in Ray. We still don't know if Ray's the actual traitor. If he is, then that's some fucking story writing right there. That Ray, a main character who was planning all this, is also the traitor. Someone who will sell out their family so they can live the rest of their life to be an adult. We also have an interaction between Mother and Sister Crone, and Isabella calls out Sister Crone saying, look, I know what you're trying to do. I know you're trying to undermine me. I know you're going to try and sell me out and try and make yourself look better. I know you want to take my spot at this farm as Mother. So here's the thing. That's not going to happen. But one day, maybe you two will become a mother. And Sister Crone is just awestruck that Isabella was able to piece everything together so quickly about Sister Crone's plan to try and undermine her. And her interrogation of Gilda was haunting. Because Sister Crone is straightforward with her accusations, saying, Emma told you what happened. She's told you what's going on, hasn't she? She's told you. And Gilda's breaking, under this pressure that Sister Crone is placing on her. But then Gilda comes out saying, no, look, it was just me and Emma having a disagreement and argument. We've made up. Everything's all good now. Sister Crone, thankfully, buys that. And says, I gotta go back to square one right now. I gotta figure out who this traitor is. I gotta figure out what these kids are planning. I gotta figure out what they're doing so I can become Mother. And they also showcase as to why they're playing tag, but now they're playing in teams just so they can actually run together and figure out strategies on the fly. And they also have a set date, I think it's 10 days. 10 days they want to get out of there before the move, before they're all shipped out to the demons. which would make sense because Mother would be thinking that they're going to go out when it's time for them to actually leave. Well, maybe if we decided to go in 10 days, and if we move everything at a rapid pace, maybe that will catch her off guard, and maybe it may be a bit easier for us to get away. But Ray points out there's a lot of risk here. There's a lot of risk here. We're not ready. These kids won't be ready. These smaller kids will not be ready. We're going at a big risk here if it does fail. And Norman, being the positive person he is, says this is not going to fail. This is going to work. If we plan it right, it's going to work. So yeah, this uneasy feeling is still trying to close in, and the tension is now building with who we might think is the traitor in Ray. Is the traitor Ray? We don't know yet. We're still trying to learn that. But maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Maybe he's being set up and maybe someone listened in on the conversation. And plus those camera angles are fucking phenomenal when they give off a first person's perspective. And it's really interesting because it makes you feel like someone's actually watching, or you're actually following someone in their footsteps right now. It adds to the tension in this anime. Well, this was actually a really interesting episode. Real interesting episode. Lots happening. We're moving forward with the plan. And we're slowly finding out who the traitor could be. It's a Ray, we still don't know. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. But until next time, I'm Aussie Otaku, and I'll catch you later.